Hey guys, welcome back to Houseplant Stream. Today I'm going to show you the plants in my kitchen and dining room. So right in front of you is an aloe. I've noticed that aloes actually live really well in the kitchen. It's not very well lit, as you can see. It's pretty dark even during the day. I've got the ceiling light on as well, but it's just getting this really weak filtered light, and outside is pretty bright, but inside the kitchen is always just gentle filtered light, which the aloe really likes. And so these two are the same type from my garden. I've got some in the garden bed, but these ones I just transplanted them into little pots. This one I really like. It's actually an old vintage measuring jar which I just turned into a pot, and these two are just little buckets that I picked up from Kmart, and I've got actually inner pots for them, and then I just pop them in. This is another aloe that is grown really well, and right here is a spider plant, and I think the kitchen works really well for the spider plant as well, because it was not doing well indoor in any other rooms, whereas the kitchen right above the sink has a lot of humidity and the spider plant is loving it, and it's not too bright either. And let's move to the bench top over here. You can see a beautiful arrowhead. This is just a Syngonium neon. This is quite pretty as well. It's just sitting on the bench top. I really like the egg planter that I got from Kmart. It's quite elegant and cute. And let's move on to the other side, which I have more plants to show you. And just around this corner is an old sugar jar, and I've just popped a ficus ruby in this one, and so far so good. It's not growing much, but it's just kind of cute over there. And over here I have a orchid. It has already finished flowering, so now it's just rejuvenating itself, I guess, however long it takes. And everybody knows that orchids just want flower until they're ready. And this one actually had a split leaf, potentially due to the heating in the room, I guess. It's not humid enough, but I do water it frequently, so hopefully it'll just survive the winter. And over here it's a jar of cuttings. You can see I've got some pothos, and this one is a Japanese Akuba cutting. Not sure if it's gonna happen because it's the middle of the winter and it's been freezing the last couple of days, so we'll see. And then this one is actually doing very well, and it has grown a new leaf, and it's the Cinathia. That's from my garden as well, as you can see over there. I've got a bunch of them. That's the aloe and that's the Cinathia, and I just grabbed them from the garden and pop them in here. We'll see what happens. And down here is a Chinese evergreen. This one is the Pink Princess, and it's doing really well, and I just like the lush leaves, and it's so beautiful. Let's move to the other side. From my plant tour last year, you probably know the plants above there, but I'll show you this one first. As you can see, there are lots of like cold damage on this ficus lemon lime, which I was like, oh gee, what happened? It was because I think 2 nights ago we had a really cold night, and the temperature dropped to probably 4 degrees Celsius, and because it's been fun just living right here in the underneath the pergola. Outside it's fine, but just that night I just couldn't cope with the cold air, I guess. So, and the next day I can see all this occult damage, which is upsetting. But anyway, now I've moved it inside and it's just living in this corner. Well, the new leaves are looking great, so hopefully they'll recover. As a matter of fact, when I first got this plant, it had cold damage on it as well, because they didn't have enough space at the nursery, so it was leaving semi-outdoor. But it looks great still. It's cute. And up here, I've got a hook set up. There's another copper cactus that I bought, and I've got a marble king potho and a neon syngonium that's doing well, and a Marie syngonium. So syngoniums are really easy to look after in my house, especially. You just pop them there. They don't need much light or water or anything. They just grow and grow, which is quite elegant as well. And over here, I have a cupcake stand, which I just have lots of cuttings on them. This one is a Son of India cutting that I just popped in. Hopefully it'll root. Then here's a money plant, very easy. And here are some polka dot plants that I got from my garden, and cuttings as well. They're growing really well in the garden. And over here there's one more Son of India cutting and some Pegonia, the ground cover waxy type cuttings. Not sure if they'll root, but we'll see. I'll keep you guys updated. And over here I have a Horthia that I got from a plant show. It's been living in this jar just for probably a year or so now, and it's just fine. And there's more cuttings, some heartleaf philodendron and a potho cutting. And over here it's a cuddle plant that is just quietly living here. It's not doing much. I think you can see a bit of new growth. It's kind of cute. And then over here is another succulent. I think it's a Horthia as well. Can't exactly remember, but ever since I put it into this pot, I haven't watered or did anything to it, and it's just been fine. And as a matter of fact, the other ones that I watered, they all rot away. So I'm not going to touch this one. It's just going to be in this little mug. And okay, I think we're up to the last plant in the dining area. This is just a marble queen pothos that I picked up from the nursery, and it's really cute, and it has grown some, but it's been here for 6 months but hasn't grown too much, but I'm okay with it. Yeah, there you go. So these are the plants in my kitchen and dining area. I hope you've enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.